Hi everybody, welcome to the Soulful Soul. My name is Gladys and this is your zodiac reading for the second quarter of 2022. This reading is for Capricorn. Hi Capricorn, sorry yours has taken so long. I went with what I was instructed in the sense that I drew the cards randomly and we were second to last. So I've kept us for last. And yeah, so let's see what comes up for us, Capricorn. I'm doing the reading in two parts like I did the last. Okay, Capi, let's see what we're getting here. So you get the recognition and reward. That's what he calls it here, like getting your accolades, getting a promotion. Some of you are looking towards a promotion and it looks like that's what's coming. Some of you might be working on something that's close to you, dear to you, and you start seeing a shift, people starting to acknowledge you. This can also speak about collaboration, working hard on something that is dear to you, like maybe even working with spirit. It can speak about collaborating with others, but it could also speak about working with spirit on something that is important to you. So what could work against you is impatience. It's as simple as that. And what's working for you is suffering in silence. I think that you are needing to retreat as much as you can. Whatever you're working on, this maybe you are wanting to get accolades, maybe you've been working hard on something and like sent out proposals or whatever and you're waiting for them, but you are needing to withdraw. This, whatever this is that you're working on, requires an inward gaze. And look at this inward gaze. This is your energy, withdrawal, emotional withdrawal. I think that's beautiful, Capi. Take that. I feel like this is a really important card for us at emotional withdrawal, because maybe you're on quite a journey right now. You get the this is the card of Aries around you. And it speaks about authority. So there might be someone around you that is bullying or wanting something their way and they're not prepared to compromise. And maybe this is why you need to withdraw emotionally. Seven of Swords here with the card of Sagittarius. There's your patience again working for you. This is advice. Seven of Swords, deception and envy. I think all it's saying, Capi, is you need to be sharp. You need to be sharp in the next. I feel like, Capi, maybe you need to know who's for you and who's not for you. Just be sharp. Just don't be naive about stuff. And then with the Temperance card there. I like this Temperance. Or I think that there's this while you do this emotional withdrawal from maybe humans, you do the connection with nature. That's what I think. Sure. There's the Seven of Swords again. That's very odd, right? Sure. Wow. What an interesting reading, Capi. So with the recognition and reward, you get the Three of Wands. Now, you know what I think this is? It's having light-hearted touch about the future. This is a future card, and in the reverse it's almost like believe that what is due to you will come to you, like let's call it recognition and reward. If that's what you're working towards, will come to you. But there's no need to want it to look a certain way. There's no need to wait now, like be impatient about it, like decide what it must look like. If this is about, for some of you, this is about collaborations, collaborating with others, or collaborating with spirit. And again, I think it's saying that there doesn't have to be a definite way. It's almost, you know what it is, Capi? It's being in the flow, being in the now, rather than projecting into the future. Trusting in this beautiful thing that you're creating, but allowing the flow, not saying it has to look like this. And working against what could work against you is you being your own worst enemy, talking trash, or getting involved in power squabbles, power games, or something with others. You don't need to do that. There doesn't need to be this a fight or overpowering others in order for you to win. And likewise, because it came in your advice, being sharp to see where it's happening around you, but you withdrawing from it, because you don't need to be part of that. That's depleting your energy, and you're working on something that's important to you. With this, you get the 10 and the 9 of Swords working for you. Capi, there's a sense of needing to focus on your head over the next 3 months, making head decisions, withdrawing emotionally and working from the head. That's what I feel. Letting go of anything that is not working for you, allowing, oh, okay, you want to go? Okay, that's fine. I've got this. That kind of attitude, not being drawn into power games or yourself initiating them. With the emotional withdrawal, look at that. You get this card of so much happiness and joy. It's so paradoxical, right? As your emotional withdrawal is the thing that fills your cup. It's almost like bringing an emotional stability within, but it comes from your withdrawing, working with the head more than the heart. It's like a stilling of the heart. It comes back to this advice. If I think about the Temperance card, it's about being tempered emotionally. Very beautiful. With this Authority card, you get the 10 of Wands. So there might be someone around you that's not sharing the load, or trying to control or beat you over the head with the wands, or trying to put more on you, bullying in some way, or playing power games, and you are withdrawing. And here you get the Magician with I think you, dear Capi, are needing to learn how to master the art of it's master the art of the mind without playing mind games. It's almost like you're playing mind games with yourself, controlling the mind so that you don't get caught up in whatever this stuff that can derail you. And then 2 cards of Balance. The Lovers can be an integration of the masculine and feminine. It's same with the Temperance card, but I want to go back to what I was saying. Engage with nature, even with animals. Let that be your engagement. And you know what I'm feeling here? It's like falling in love with life. That's what your guidance is. It is what it is. I think it's beautiful, and I hope it sits with you, because that makes sense for me. It's like there's this withdrawing from the emotional attachment to people, which requires the sharp mind, you know, and believing in your power to do that. There's some amazing learning here. And then finding this, is it equanimity? I think, like finding that like space where it's just a gentle rocking instead of this kind of thing, or that balance. And the Lovers also speaks about balance, and I think that for you it's certainly about working with the divine masculine and feminine within, finding their place. But just see how that feels for you. I think there's enough advice in there anyway. Okay, Capi, let me move on to the Celtic cross. The Eight of Cups, withdrawal, emotional withdrawal. Happy. And it's not sad, you know. There's healing going on, Capi. You're healing something from the past. Maybe without even knowing it, you've been going through a lot of healing. Maybe even from relationships. It doesn't have to be loverships, could be other kinds of partnerships. There you go, in your center, Capi shows up. So I feel these next 3 months are about this power. Maybe you're seeing your power, Capi, and how having the devil as your power can be beautiful and empowering, because the devil in the upright can speak about using power wisely. And how amazing is that? This is a powerful card to have, and it's a powerful card for you to get, Capi, because it's your card. Embrace that devil. And you know, this crossing card is the Knight of Cups. It's almost like let go of the frivolous emotions. Maybe there are distractions that show up in the form of immature energy that is not real. Let it go. Let it go, because you are the devil. And there another coin card shows up for you, another earth card, the Knight of Coins. This is what you need to think about, the slow and the steady. It could be that someone shows up that has this earth energy, a young soul. He comes up with this earth energy, but they're very steady and stable. And it could be advice, and to do the steady and stable. In your unconscious is the Hanged Man. I feel like this is a caution, Capi. Just maybe play with the Hanged Man throughout. Keep looking at, maybe if you're tempted to not see your power, look, that Hanged Man is staring straight at the devil. Maybe you need to be having a different view of the devil. And you know, Capi, I'll put this at the end of this reading. I did a video on the devil a couple of years ago, I think, when I early on in my YouTube thing, and I'll put that there for you. Maybe you are needing to have a different look at the devil and what that power means. You get the card of balance, the Two of Pentacles. So this is another key theme for you, is working with this, finding balance. But I won't say much about that until we get the other cards. You get the Nine of Cups. There you go again. Around you is this chance, this opportunity for emotional fulfillment, and maybe you can see it already. And it showed up. Where did it show up in the previous one? I think it was there. I've done 3 readings now, so I forget. But look at that. That's emotional independence. Yes, it showed up with the Ten of Cups. So there's such an opportunity for, well, I think that some Cappies are moving into loverships, possibly. This is emotional independence, standing on your own emotionally and being happy with it. But the Ten of Cups, that showed up there with the emotional withdrawal. It's like you withdraw from the hectic emotions, and you have these healthy emotions, so you are able to have healthy relationships. So maybe for some of you Cappies, you've done a lot of this inner work, and so you are gearing up for a lovely relationship, maybe with the fire sign, because that shows up in a King of Wands, shows up in your near future. But this can also be feeling passionate, being willing to offer yourself passionately to something. Could be to someone or to yourself, to something you're working on, to work, but something fires you up. And then we get the Empress here as your advice. Well, if you see this as your masculine, the power, working with that, and the gentle power, or the more masculine power and the more feminine power. This is the nurturing power, the power to nurture the self and others. This is very much for the self, but because it's conscious and aware, it also knows how to share power and not to abuse power. Very beautiful, Capi. I feel like I mustn't get anyway. Ace of Coins in the near future, that's in the reverse, is maybe in the outcome is like maybe an offer comes in, but it's not the one that you expected. But let's see when we get the clarifiers. But there is an offer hovering, or there's an offer hovering, but it doesn't come, that offer that you're waiting for, it's not time yet. In the next 3 months, maybe it comes after, something like that. And you get the Two of Wands in beneath the deck. Two of Wands, which talks about a non-movement, and maybe this is about a Capi. I'm seeing this as advice. So every time, I think you are on a forward moving trajectory. I think maybe you want to travel, but I feel like what this is saying is pause before every big movement forward. When you feel like a big thing, let's say you're doing a lot of projects, before a new project, take a break, take a pause. But it could be other intangible things as well. But when you feel like you are on a forward movement, take a break first and do that nature, working with nature, appreciating nature. So with the Devil, you get an Earth card. Like, this is your big offer to yourself, Capi. You're offering the Devil to yourself. Or maybe Spirit is offering that to yourself. I can't tell you how powerful this is. And you know what I feel here is like your offers in the past. So this could also play out in the physical, right? But your offers in the past were a smaller version of you. You were the Queen of Coins, even if this was the King of Coins in the reverse, and now you're taking up the more full version of yourself. With the Knight of Coins, you have the Fool card. So here's the message that I'm getting here with that, and with that is slow but steady, and don't be tempted to make foolhardy decisions, And in the past, you have this healing from worry over things that don't need to be worried about. Like, I feel, Capi, you're either about to take on a new job, big, or you're doing something that's very important to you, a project. You could have just had a baby, and that's your life work for now. You could it could be so many things. It could be a new relationship, or no, I really don't feel it's. And it might be where you're heading to, but that's, by the way, that's on the side. What is happening here is something that is very much about you harnessing your power in order to take this on. And what I was saying is, because of the nature of it, you need to keep and this comes up for a lot of people, this replenishing, and I feel like after each major step that there's that need to do that, and not to be, there's no need for risk taking right now. It's almost like it's just follow your nose. Here we have the Four of Wands in the reverse and the Hanged Man, and maybe for you there's also a need to relook, have a different look at. You see, this is a celebration of a wedding. This is often seen as the wedding card. So maybe for some of you, it's re-looking at what stable relationships look like. For others, it's maybe a different view on where your stability lies. And I feel like your stability lies in you owning your power, taking back your power maybe. With the Two of Coins, this Emperor, if you take on the power of the Emperor, you also have the Magician, and you have I feel the three most powerful cards in the deck, in the sense that of all the cards, those three are the ones that you have the power to abuse as well. So it's almost having power that you have to be careful with over the next 3 months. But harness it, use it. It's there for you. Spirit is guiding you for whatever this task that you have to do, this new job, this new baby, this new thing that is of importance to you. And then around you, you have, wow, look at that, the Sun and the Nine of Cups. So just keep seeing the joy around you. Work with the Sun card, work with nature, like I was saying, and seeing the joy around you and the abundance of emotional satisfaction. I feel like you are really, the next 3 months is about this emotional detachment, but still being filled with joy. I don't know, it feels right to me, like you are being detached from drama, but you are joyful. And gosh, the Eight of Cups has come up 3 times. Some of you might be letting go of a King of Cups, of Wands. Although the King of Wands is showing up in the upright, I think that there's a walking away from things that don't serve you, and possibly towards this King of Wands. Perhaps this is you walking away, learning how to walk away from things that don't serve you, and so harnessing your power to create. In your advice, you get the Knight of Cups in the upright with the Empress. So open yourself up to possibilities, to offers from, like maybe having, like, what can I say, playful engagements with people, even whoever they are, like enjoyable engagements with people. But if I think, so this is what I'm getting. So there's your power, your physical power, your power to create, your power to do things, owning that with the Devil. And here's your internal power, your gentle feminine energy, which is also about self-love and seeing yourself as beautiful. I think Cancer got that as well. So there's that, which then opens you up to suitors, and it doesn't matter what your sex, your gender, how you see yourself. It's just opening yourself up to loving engagements and offers. So some of you Cappies might be surprised by loving offers, but it is about, I think there's a lot of focus on you, on self-love, and it's really beautiful. I'm even taming down this reading because it's Capi, because I'm a Capi. I don't want to gush but it's a really beautiful reading, and just engage with it. With the Ace of Coins in the outcome and the Hierophant, I feel like a new beginning by the end of this this 3, an offer maybe ready to coming in about something, maybe that takes you deeper inward, or outward actually. And it might be quite unconventional. It might be something quite unexpected. So maybe you had this thing in your mind about this project you're working on, or this recognition and reward, this promotion, but maybe you, let's just say, for example, you expect a promotion in this office. You get a promotion that takes you around the world or to another part of the world, something like that. Maybe you've sent out proposals to universities, and there's certain ones that you thought were a shoe-in, but others were just a shot and stab in the dark, kind of, and maybe those come in. It's something like that. That's what I'm feeling here. But you know, when I look at this ace of coins, it's like a hovering ace of coins. It's tantalizing, and it really feels like it's from spirit, you know. Even in the reverse, I'm not sure why. It's, you know what I'm seeing, it's more within reach. Something that you felt was not within reach. Capi, that's what I'm seeing here. And I hope that sits for you. I'd love to hear your feedback. And I really think this was a powerful reading. I hope that it's helped you. If it has, please give me a like. Share with like-minded souls. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I will chat with you again soon. Bye.